And welcome back to the Real Estate News. I'm now with John Hammer. He's the owner of Wall Fixer Uppers. Welcome, John. Good to have you here. So it has been a stormy summer. What kind of damage can people start seeing to their home in weather like this?
Hi, Stacy. Thanks for having me on your show today. Typical damage from storms would be damage to your roof, siding, gutters, insulation, and ceilings. These damages occur from hail, wind, and water.
So it really can hit a lot of different places, and we've certainly had a lot of hail and water. Now, what about if you start to notice some yellowing in your ceiling from a big storm? What does that mean? Is that really bad? Is that an easy fix? What's happening there?
Yes, yellowing on your ceiling indicates water getting into your house.
Oh, so that could definitely not be good. Are you looking at mold issues sometimes then if you're not dealing with that?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you probably want to hit that right away. Now, what should people do then if they're noticing this?
If you notice any staining, you should call a professional to check the areas, to have the areas inspected.
So would you typically just kind of do that area, or do you kind of look around the whole house? Because you mentioned, like, I think gutters and all that too.
Inspect the ceiling, wherever you got water damage, inspect those areas, and then follow up where the water travels through.
Okay, now if people don't get to this right away, what could happen? We talked about mold a little bit.
If not addressed, the moisture can create a breeding ground for mold, which we all know mold can be hazardous to your health.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times too, I think it's not covered by insurance too if you start getting a lot of mold in there. So you definitely want to avoid that. So just to kind of ask you, why would you say that people shouldn't try to do this themselves? Why they should maybe call a professional like yourself?
The headaches, the liabilities, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't really want to get into it on your own. You're better off getting a professional that knows what they're doing and know what they're dealing with.
So people could easily be making it worse if they're not totally familiar with it, I take it, huh?
Yes, that's correct, Stacey.
Okay, so yeah, definitely want to get that checked out. Now, if people are seeing some of these things, how can they get a hold of you?
They can contact me at 608-669-6336, or they can find me at wallfixeruppers.com.
All right, well, thanks so much, John. So nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Likewise. Thank you, Stacy.